During ongoing COVID crisis, let us talk about a plant which is antidepressant, which relieves us from anxiety. It is anti-stress, anti-diabetic, useful for heart, blood-related problems, reproductive system disorders. The plant belongs to the pea family, Fabaceae, and is commonly known as butterfly pea tree, as its flowers are papilionaceous with large baxillum or standard or banner, and then two inner petals are wings, and they enclose other two bottom petals which form boat-shaped keel or carina. This is the architecture of butterfly pea flower. Butterfly pea climber, which is very common in India and has been revered by our ancient sages and saints, is called Aparajita. Its flowers has also been simulated with the ear of a cow, so it is also known as Gokarni. Even it has been named as Ashwakhura. Another name for Aparajita flower is also Vishnu Priya, as it is also very dear to Vishnu. Flower is blue, but it also has the white color, and white color Aparajita is mostly hunted by the people who practice tantric way of curing their troubles. So it is also used in tantric traditions. The plant has alternate compound leaves, pinnate leaves, 5 to 7 leaflets, and single or paired flowers arise in the axils. Sepals are 5 fused. Stamens didelphous, means 9 stamens in one bunch, one cluster, and one stamen free. Monocarpellary, as is the architecture even our cultivated Pisum sativum mater. In Pisum sativum we have the white flowers, whereas in this climber we have the blue flowers, so it is also known as blue pea. And as the flowers are very large size, 4 centimeter across, and they look like the wings of butterfly, they are also known as butterfly pea. The plant's roots extract is also very useful. It contains many useful phytochemicals. Leaf extract and flower extract is also a storehouse of cyclic peptides called as cyclotides, which gives it a insect repelling quality. So it is also useful as an insecticide or a pesticide. Flowers have the deep blue color because of anthocyanins. Protoanthocyanidin is also present, even delphinidin, which imparts the flower its blue color. And this blue color has also been used to dye, for dyeing purposes, and even used as a food color in Southeast Asia and even in India. In some of the restaurants in Maharashtra, they have also started offering the services of butterfly pea flower colored foodstuffs like rice cakes, rice puddings, beverages, ice creams. This plant extract is also useful and used in various cosmetics, as it is rich in antioxidants, quercetin, polyphenols. It is anti-inflammatory and it is useful for skin care applications. So it is also used in face packs for beauty. The beautiful flowers of Clitoria ternatea. What is behind its name? The genus Clitoria stands named by a German botanist, Rumphius, while he was working in Indonesian island called Ternation Island. And in that island, the sample he noticed and named it, described it as Flos clitoridis ternatensibus, based on the peculiar shape of the keel or carina of the flower, simulating it with the human body part, clitoris. Later there was some controversy also, and other botanists like Smith, they also proposed other names as Baxillaria. But Clitoria genus is accepted till today. Under the genus Clitoria, simulating with the body part clitoris, this plant has been used in Indian ancient system of medicine on the principle of doctrine of signatures. So the plant flower looks like female body part, so it was recommended as aphrodisiac for the women folk, and also to regularize or harmonize the menstrual cycle. It is useful even for the spermatogenesis, for improving the quality of spermatozoa in males. It is very useful in many digestive disorders. It improves the digestion. It improves body functioning, especially the brain functioning. It is useful in many neurological disorders, as it helps in secretion of acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter, and with aging its availability is decreased, leading to stress and anxiety, dementia, and many other brain related mental problems. So Aparajita Clitoria ternatea plant has been used by the folk healers, Ayurvedic practitioners, and in Siddha for the treatment of various mental sickness, mental disorders, and gynecological problems as aphrodisiac, and for the treatment of many digestive problems. It is also very useful for the hair growth. It is anti-aging, anti-wrinkle. Phytochemicals are also seen in the plant. The latest research carried out in Malaysia has also proved that it is very useful even in the cancer therapy, in the treatment of cancer. Plant has been used even for the treatment of duodenal ulcer. This particular climber is not a tree, but there are tree species under the genus Clitoria. So one is butterfly pea tree, Clitoria arborea, which has tree-like growth form and stands introduced in Indian parks and gardens. We can see the plant in Hyderabad, Sanjeevaiah Park, Jijavai Udyan, Mumbai, even in Hyderabad, Delhi, and Dehradun. But this is also native to the South America, Brazil region. Its leaflets are of large size, almost equaling the size of Milesia pinnata or Pongamia pinnata, that is Sukchan. And flower color is not deep blue or white, it is rather mauve purple, pinkish purple. And flower size is also more than 4 centimeter. Plant has a decorative value and is useful as ornamental plant. Another tree under the genus Clitoria is Clitoria fairchildiana. This has been planted as an avenue tree, street tree, even in Rio de Janeiro. And at the turn of century, one particular insect, psyllid insect, Euphlaris clitori, was found to forage and damage the Clitoria fairchildiana plantations. Flower in the Clitoria, they look like butterfly, but most of the flowers, they don't attract butterflies. This is very surprising. However, some skipper butterflies, few skipper butterflies, they use the Clitoria species as larval host plant occasionally. In Florida, North America, we have another species which is Clitoria, which is useful for the wildlife. This is the species Clitoria fragrans. It has aromatic, fragrant flowers, and it is mostly browsed by the deer and many birds and beetles. Beetles usually eat its seeds, and it is also browsed by hares and other herbivores. Ecuador and Peru are two South American nations. They are also known for the threatened endemic plants under the genus Clitoria. In Ecuador, critically endangered, the plant on the verge of extinction is Clitoria andrei, and the possible causes for its near extinction, they are the habitat loss, land use changes. Another plant species from Ecuador is Clitoria species, which is also threatened, brachystegia, that is Clitoria brachystegia. It is also a threatened species and is reported from Ecuador. In Peru, we have two other vulnerable species of Clitoria. One is Clitoria moyobambensis, which is vulnerable, and another is Clitoria wyotkowskii. It is also vulnerable species. Another shrub species seen in America, South America, is Clitoria arborescens. Even our Clitoria ternatea, which is a climber, it has the woody base. Although it grows as annual, and it has two type of flowers, white flowers as well as deep blue flowers with white near the keel area. There are Aparajita flowers or Clitoria flowers which are single flowered, and there are varieties which are the double varieties. So in Australia, Clitoria ternatea has been used as the protein-rich cattle fodder for the grazing animals. It is very useful, nutritious fodder comparable to alfalfa, medicago sativa. Many cultivars stands bred based on the germplasm available. This particular plant is also used as cover crop in South India and Southeast Asian nations for rubber plantations and coconut plantations. The plant has the ornamental value, it has the food value, it has the medicinal value, and it has the religious, cultural and spiritual value in the Indian context. The flowers are offered to Shani Dev and also offered to Lakshmi as well as to Lord Shiva, Shiv Shankar, to appease the deities. Even planting the plant in balconies in the pots will spread the positivity, positive vibrations. Planting Aparajita, Gokarni or Ashokura is very auspicious. It brings prosperity. We get rid of ailments and it can be used as a herbal tea in the morning. And this is the monsoon season when we can go and get its saplings. Seed germination is poor. To enhance the seed germination, we need to either immerse the seeds in boiling water for 5-10 minutes or even in sulfuric acid treatment can help, or keep the seeds under storage for 2-3 months. Once they sprout, they grow very fast and the plant will flower in the same season within 4 months. 130 to 150 days the plant can provide flowers. Its flowers are also fried and also added to cuisines and made into soups. Its tender pods, tender leaves are also cooked as vegetable in Philippines and in northeastern India. This particular plant, Clitoria, as it is the member of Fabaceae, to which our Delvergia belongs, to which our Pisum sativum mater belongs. It is a nitrogen fixing plant, and Brachyrhizobium is the Archaeota bacterium which is responsible for fixing the nitrogen. So it is useful in even as a cover crop in soil conservation and even enriching the soil deficient in nitrogen with its nitrogen content, as only part of the fixed nitrogen used by the plant and rest is available to the nearby plants. So this is very important plant which need to be planted in each and every house, and its health benefits can be used by the people, especially during the COVID crisis we are facing and confronted with.